The stage is dim, the spotlight's cold for the stories left untold. A century of rhythm round etched in scripts of gold. From the Delta blues to the concrete streets of Queens, we're shouting out the legends who defined our wildest dreams. Robert Johnson at the crossroads where the heart and spirit lies. Billie Holiday was strange, fruit in those heavy soulful eyes. Hank Williams on that lonely road. Patsy Cline is falling too. The foundation of the melody, red, white, and blue. Buddy Holly took that flight the day the music finally died. Steve Rollins, Big Baba with the heavens on their side, and Sam Cooke felt the change was coming right before his time was up. Otis writing on the dock, drinking from a bitter cup. Jimi Hendrix kissed the sky, purple haze within his reach. Janis Joplin took a piece of heart that no one else could reach. The king of rock, Elvis Presley, left the building way too fast, while John Lennon dreamt a piece of vision built to last. Bob Marley brought the Exodus, a redemption song of grace. Marvin Gaye asked what's going on, they left this troubled place. Karen Carpenter sang soft, and struggle hit so loud. Bon Scott on the highway shouting thunder to the crowd. Ian Curtis lost the control, Sid Vicious did it his way. The punk and disco icons faded into the shades of gray. Prince reigned in the purple rain, a genius from the strings, while Michael Jackson moonwalked the greatest of the kings. Whitney Houston's voice was soaring higher than the clouds could go. George Michael had the faith, but the lights began too low. David Bowie was the starman waiting in the sky. Freddie Mercury, the show must go on. He never said goodbye. Donna Summer worked hard for it, the queen of every dance. Rick James and Prince Little Joe caught within the trance. Now we pivot to the crates where the boom bap starts to ring. Scott LaRock at the beginning when the Bronx was everything. Cowboy from the Furious Five, the first to lose his breath. The Trouble T-Boy slipped away a premature dance with death. Eazy-E brought the attitude, the godfather of the West. Tupac Shakur, the road and concrete, put the world to the test. The Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, the king of NY. 10 years after Ready to Die, we're still asking why. Big L was the MVP, the finest on the mic. Big Pun was the twins, the heavy hitter we all like. Old dirty bastards, shimmy shimmy, Brooklyn wild as sun. Jam Master Jay on the decks until the set was done. Jay Dillon on MPC, the heartbeat of the soul. Proof was the Iron Fist keeping Detroit in control. Guru had the gift of gab, the monotone was king. Nate Dogg on the chorus, man, he made the whole world sing. Every day with the love, Chris Lighty with the plan. Phife Dawg on the 5-foot assassin, a legendary man. Prodigy from Mobb Deep, keep it shook and keep it real. MCA from BC Boy with that Brooklyn born appeal. Sean Price, the toughest out. Combat Jack on the air. Craig Mack had the flavor everywhere. Black Rob like whoa. DMX the dog was barking loud. Biz Markie is just a friend, kept a smile in the crowd. Amy Winehouse back to black with a soul beyond her years. Kurt Cobain and Lane Staley drowning the grunge in tears. Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington, the voices of the pain. Dolores O'Riordan and the linger that remained. Avicii found the levels, but the pressure took its toll. Sophie broke the boundaries, a truly visionary soul. Aaliyah was the one in a million baby girls miss. Lisa left Eye Lopez, chasing waterfalls in the mist. The new school took the hit, and the grief began to pile. Mac Miller left a legacy, a most dope golden smile. Nipsey Hussle was the blueprint, the marathon continues on. Pop Smoke was the king of drill, gone before the dawn. Juice WRLD saw the shadows, Lil Peep felt the hell. King Von and Young Dolph, the stories they would tell. Takeoff was the Rocket Man, the quietest of the three. PNB Rock, Triple X Tension, A Tragic Destiny. MF Doom, Behind the Mask, the villain's final verse. De La Soul's True Boy, the plug who broke the curse. Coolio took a voyage to the gangster's paradise. D-Nice played the tribute while we paid the heavy price. Magoo and Fat Man Scoop, the energy was high. Rich Homie Klein and Beat King under the southern sky. Chino XL with the bars, Gangsta Boo, the Memphis Queen. The brightest lights we ever saw flickering on the screen. Aretha Franklin won an R.E.S.P.C.T. at the end. James Brown, the hardest worker around the river bend. B.B. King and Lucille crying out the blues. Chuck Berry and Little Richard wearing out their shoes. Ray Charles on the keys. Etta James at last is free. Ike Turner, Tina Turner, part of rock and roll history. Harry Belafonte shaking up the world's floor. Tony Bennett left his heart, then walked through the golden door. Drakeo the ruler, MO3 the streets are feeling cold. Slim 400, trouble, the cycle's getting old. Step of J. Groggs and Gunu, get forget with the flow. The list keeps getting longer, we hate to see him go. ASAP Yams with the vision, Fredo Santana in the track. The architects of culture with the map beside the rap. Bankroll fresh and speaker knockers, independent kings. We listen to the echoes of the song the spirit sings. Isaac Hayes and Barry White, the deep and velvet tone. Mr. Randall singing lead, never on his own. A Tribe Called Quest is missing, Fife Baylor missing, Dave, but the records what they left behind are the ones we got saved. Shock G, the Humpty Dance, Hurricane G was bold. Grandmaster Flowers, the stories that he told. Bushwick Bill and Pimp C, the South was always holding. The legends of the underground, exactly how they moved. From Screaming Jay Hawkins to Evangelist in the Mist, a million different melodies that we could not resist. Jeff Beck on the guitar, Charlie Watts on the drum. The rhythm of the universe is the place where we come from. Tina Turner was the best, simple as the phrase. Senator O'Connor spoke the truth to our stormy days. Quincy Jones, the maestro, he finally took his rest, leaving us the catalog, the greatest and the best. So raise a glass to every name and every single note, to every line of poetry that every artist wrote. They live inside the speaker, they live within the soul. They took the broken pieces, they made the culture whole. From the jazz clubs in the city to the stadiums of light, their stars are burning bright in the middle of the night. We keep the music playing, yeah, we keep the fire lit. In memory of the icons, this is the final hit. The mic is dropped, the curtain falls, the stadium is still, but the echoes of their voices are a debt we can't fulfill. 128 for the ones who paved the way. We salute you, we love you, until our dying day.